So being part of Aries has, I'm gonna cry, meant everything to me. It's changed my entire life.
I tell people all the time this is the best thing I ever did for myself. It is so demanding of you, but once you achieve even just the littlest goals, you feel like you can fly.
Being at Aries has taught me that I can do anything I want to. Anything that I've dreamed of, if I put the work into it, I can make it happen.
So I've been with Aries Ariel 4 performances, but 5 or 6 years now, and I just have seen such a positive change in me. It's changed my relationship with my body. It's become something that isn't foreign to me. It's something that is just so integral to who I am, and I feel like I've become a stronger person of body, but also of mind, and it's made me change. It's changed the way I think about pain and the way I think about things that are uncomfortable, and taught me how to really push through things.
I used to be a really shy, non-talkative person, but ever since I've been coming here, I've been more outgoing and more confident in myself.
It's crazy how being a part of Aries has just opened your eyes to like the progress that you can have, and it builds your confidence, and you meet so many incredible people.
The way that the girls interact with each other really makes it seem like we're all family and no one is competing with each other. Everyone's trying to build each other up.
Everyone here is a great friend, great family. It's not just like the friends like you have at work that you just like, oh, we're friendly, but hang out with everybody. I can rely on everybody, It's like much more of a community.
Natalie, yes, being perfect. Like, everyone will be friends with everyone, but just like, if you can help her, and everyone just help, just like you help everyone else.
I get to see people in their most vulnerable states, and I get to come into their hearts and into their lives in a way that I don't think other people really get to experience.
Kudos to Ava. Where's Ava? Let's clap for Ava, because to spin like that nonstop for 4 minutes is so hard. It's so hard.
The story of Asteria starts with her in the sky with her mother and father, which are the sun and the moon, and she falls down to earth, and it's about her journey back into the sky.
She's this amazing, beautiful creature, but she's trying to get back up to the heavens, and there's creatures that are there to help her, and there's ones that want to do her harm and steal her power, and she uses her power to kind of navigate through that world and experience all these different creatures and lives and different types of people, and then ultimately she is able to overcome those hurdles and rise back up.
In the middle of the show, Asteria hits a point where she honestly, spiritually, emotionally almost just dies. And I feel like we all are going to hit that moment, whether that's happening for you right now in your life or whether that's going to happen later. We all hit that point, and it's kind of how we choose to deal with that point that kind of makes us.
I think the parallel in my life comes in like falling, because I think we all have that in our lives. I think it's almost a parallel to everybody's story, but especially this year in my life, I've had, I don't know exactly how to put it, but I've had a long time of just like lots of things happening to me that weren't what I wanted or weren't what I thought I needed, and weren't like, I just had failures and failures and failures, and in the end, I believe that all of that is going to make me into the star, just like in Asteria. Like, she makes it back up into the sky, and she's better for it.
I want the audience to walk away from this show feeling inspired and feeling really empowered to just try something, and to go kind of follow their hearts. And even if they're in an experience where it's kind of scary and it maybe kind of is negative, Asteria tries to find the positive, and she works through all of those hurdles and works through all those negatives. And I want the audience to feel that, and I want them to be able to translate that into their own lives, and then just also see what superhuman things people can do and what these performers can do, and just feel like they want to get out there and they want to try it too, because we want to share aerial with everybody.
It's amazing to watch the people that have been a part of our company since it was born. It's been amazing to watch them develop, and certain people that have come in because they were inspired, because they were in those seats watching these shows. And now they're in the air performing these shows.
Being involved in the shows, I think, helps push me. It's nice to be able to work on something and have it come together and be able to perform it multiple times. And also, I think it's always brought all of us closer together as well, just working so hard on something and being around each other so much.
It's something that takes a lot of strength mentally and physically. And I don't just twirl and look pretty. I work hard and it inspires me, and that's worth it.
When I do things at my job that are really difficult or just in my life that are really challenging, and people ask me where I get that strength, and I immediately think of Darla, and I immediately think of Aries Ariel, because I remember her my first couple days, like I was doing something and told her it was painful, and she just looks at me and she goes, "No, you mean that's uncomfortable, but it will pass." And that's the mentality I carry through every day, and I feel like she's given me that confidence, and Ariel has given me that confidence to really grow.
I read this quote one time that talked about how doctors train and work hard every day so that when a patient walks into their office, they can help them and they can fix them. And then it kind of talked about singers and how they train, and I think, and how so when people walk into their theater, they can help them. And I think that's what I want from Asteria, and that's what I want from my performances, is that like when I come into this gym and I train every day and I work hard, so that when people come into my theater and people come see my show, that I can show them that the things in their lives that seem impossible are possible, and the things that don't make sense right now, but maybe in the future they will. And I think there's so many things you can take from Asteria that you can take what you need.